Greetings and salutations, my friends. Welcome to episode 91 of the Altrincham Save. Bad news, our young German winger didn't get a work permit because, well, fuck Brexit, basically. Am I right? Yeah, so we didn't get a work permit for him. But we did get the Scottish cousin of famous Hollywood actor Billy Crystal. Here he is, Daniel McChrystal. That's all I got. That's all I got. He's all right, and it wasn't a panic buy at all. Oh, just a lovely bit of information, guys, because I thought actually I might try and loan him. But, remember that guy that we sold for a mere $4.5 million to Watford? I didn't think he was going to break into the first team. He's still a youngster, but he's probably going to go on loan to a big team like League Two Fleetwood, playing a 5.95, despite getting an assist. That's special, my friends. I'm going to say that's a bad purchase on their half. He's never a £4.5 million player. Brilliant. Right. We're playing Middlesbrough today, and then we're playing Middlesbrough. So, fun times. But I thought I'd show you both games, because, League Cup's quite important this year, but we're going to rotate the teams till we get to see a lot of the new players. Might try out the other two strikers. I've bought on... what's his name? What's that new striker's name? I want to say McGoogle, but that's not it, is it? Scowgle. And he's actually played really well. I know the ratings don't show, but he's missed a couple of chances, but he's actually hit a crossbar. We've played a couple of games, and they, we smashed Tranmere 5-4. It looks worse than it was, but we did have a man injured after we'd made all three subs. But Kieran Rowney, the centre-back, Joshua Osborne, Tony Leslie Brace and Lee Madison, they got a couple of late-on goals after man sent off and all that good stuff. And then we drew with Portsmouth. This is really unlucky as well. Madison, he don't care what division it is. He's just going to score goals. And again, I made a late sub and then had an injury, and then we had 10 men, and they scored an equaliser in the 93rd minute. And then we drew with top of the table at the time, Cardiff, Tony Leslie Brace, and then they got an equaliser in the 90th. I've got no excuse for that one. They just got an equaliser in the 90th minute. By the way, if you see this, it's not a wanking injury, guys. It's a fishing injury, all right? Russian fishing, right? There's a lot of... That's not a wanking motion. Casting, all right? And reeling in, all right? So I've got picked up a sports injury, yeah? So, Middlesbrough are top of the league so far. We've played all right. In all the games so far we've had, I thought we've played pretty damn well. So, unfortunately, Kieran Rowney is out with... He's broken his collarbone. He's out for 2 months. Kelly's just got injured with a bit of concussion. Doesn't know where he is. Which is, never mind. It's all right. There's worse players than it could be. That just means that the Hitman, which I've now renamed him, is going to get some game time, which is perfectly fine by me. Both strikers are sitting in lovely. Defence is a little bit creaky. Lee Jones is having a bit of a mess. So we're going to start Stuart Newton today. Left back is a weak area. But I couldn't find any. And to be honest, I was getting quite frustrated with transfer. At some point you're just like, oh, fuck it. I love, right, for a full price game, right? Okay. Sports into, Football Manager, full price game. Love it to bits and all that sort of good stuff. But I've liked the way they must have sat at some point in their development area going, guys, I've got a problem. What do we do when there's construction work at a stadium? Because we can't just show the stadium. So how are we going to, do we put a big sort of construction thing up? Somebody's gone, no, mate, what we'll do, just paint it grey, like it's not there. Just paint it grey. Just MS paint it full grey. Yeah, it's fine. Imagine that sort of just shortcut, painful shortcut in any other AAA title. Football Manager, full price game. So you expect full price development. That is just fucking lazy. Like comedy lazy. It doesn't affect the game in any big way. But yeah, so because it's grey, it's not there. You can't see it. But just imagine a construction site. Occasionally we get a skip. We didn't even get a skip this time. Around the back or something to show that it was being built. Great stuff. Right, okay. Doing all right, boys. Yeah, I'm going to rest. I think that's what we'll do is I'm going to play pretty strong in the League Cup, but I'll rest Leslie and Madison at least unless we get like later stages. It's a good ball across. Hitman, Carson, lovely. Madison, good save, McGill. But yeah, we've got to be very careful with our two strikers. The two new backups are better than previous, but they're still our key men. Right. Steve Bruce to Carlton Palmer. To Jeff Hurst. Plays it in. Go on. Lump ball forward. I'll take it. Leslie's chasing. Look at the speed difference. Leslie. Oh, that's a stunning, calm finish from Tony Leslie. He's giving it to some Robbie Keane as he wheels away to that other side of the stadium, which is also just... Look. It's got floodlights on the top. Oh, that's amazing. Right. It's just like almost they got to like a day before release of the game, and then somebody came up and said, "Shit, look, you just see the normal stadium while it's being built. That makes no sense." And we've got we've only got 10 minutes before release, lads. Paint it grey. All right, nobody will notice. You can't see it when it's grey. Right, here we go, boys. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Look at the space as well. If he wants to, no, he's not. He's just going to be a selfish turd. Come on, boys. Pritchard's having a cracking game at centre-back. Madison's taken a knock. Madison is down. He's not injured. We'll give him till half-time, see if he can regenerate. Carson. Go on, son. Madison with a flicked head. Oh, it's under the side of the bar. And Middlesbrough are shaking a bit here, boys. Oh, Jesus. Well done, Newton. Solid. Newton's having a good game. He got the assist, to be fair. That's going to help his rating. It'd be probably pretty bad if it wasn't. Okay, Madison. Oh, he is injured. Okay, Maddie, come on. Come off, son. Wrap him up in cotton wool. Right, to the dressing room. Appreciate your efforts. Scalgel. Right, I've been bigging you up, Scalgel. All right, so I'm expecting a good second half from your son. He's basically a very similar player, all about the sort of decent amount of pace and finishing. The rest of his game's pretty meh. But that's what we need him for. And I bought the other guy who's more of a target man, deep line forward, just in case we needed to mix things up and play somebody a little bit deeper. Newton does well again. Scalgel heads it on. Leslie, he's only got a man to beat, but he's running so slowly, he's now got 5 men to beat. Carson, back post, Adkins. Yes, Adkins, goodness on. Come on, Mr. Reliable. Carson, the new right winger with the assist. Lovely stuff. I thought Leslie had messed it up here because he just decided to run through Treacle for a bit and then a terrible pass. But Carson, look at that for a ball. And it's 2-0, boys. Concentrate. I'm going to drop it to counter and not make all my subs because I'm getting a few injuries at the moment. I think they're trying to bully us, these championship sides, and I don't like it. It's rude. Right, Cabral's coming on for the hitman. And we'll save the last one. I almost made 3 subs then after saying all that. Come on, boys. If we just keep it 2 goals till like 85th minute, we should be fine. Just don't concede now because it's going to be a bit hairy. Cabral does well. I like the fact that in the comments when I asked a few episodes ago, Cabral was a big fan favourite, and he's one of my favourites too. Another homegrown talent. He's never going to be a superstar, but he's like Mr. Solid. And the fact he can play well at right back and like ball winning midfielder is pretty rare, especially at a lower level. Come on, boys. Away. Away! Nice. Keep going. Yeah, that's terrible cross. All good. No penalties. Good. Now just get it to like 85th and then it'll be fine. Do I make a sub now? It's pretty much safe to make a sub now. Who's just knackered? I think midfield's a good shout. Need the fresh legs in midfield. Oh, God. Oh, God. I did say 85th minute. It's now 86, so we should be fine. There's a terrible cross as well. And Atkins has just been done. Concentrate. Don't have another late equaliser. Yes. 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 Come on, ref. Yes! Come on. That is a big result, boys. Get in there. First league win of the season against a team that had started off really well. And Liverpool go top of the Premier League. Oh, that's unrealistic, isn't it? Come on now, game. Shit game. Painting your stadiums grey. Liverpool top of the league. What's going on? All right, we held firm. Carson with the assist, with the man of the match. Nice. I think this guy could be very, very good for us. Really good physicals. Really good work rate. Good teamwork. He's got a bit of flair about him. The rest is okay, but he's only 22 still. He could be a full international Northern Ireland within this season, I reckon. To be honest, I think he's really close to that full team. He might even be called up to the senior squad, which would be lovely. But let's go ahead, skip ahead to the Middlesbrough game. All right, I know about 99.9% of people know this little tip, but just in case there's a couple of people that don't. So this is my first team, and I'm going to be making quite a few changes for this second game. So what you can do is this little drop down is just save the team selection. I usually call it first. And then you can make a bunch of changes, put your second team in, and then call that second. And then rather than having to do that every time, you can just flip between your sort of second teams and stuff. So, right, Morrison's had a pretty terrible start. Remember, he still is learning centre-back. He's working on heading. But we'll continue his development by chucking him in. I've changed my mind about what I was going to do. I was going to just make a few changes, but I'm Gareth Southgate in it. I'm making full changes, but we are still trying to win. Topical banter. Let's give Gavin Carlton our backup dude, because I think he's better than this. I think he's better than you're better than that, mate. Don't just ignore what he's saying. Right, we got Osborne. We've got Cabral who's taken a knock, ripped his cock off. Just a slight strain. No over masturbation, if anything. I think, I've told him 6 times a day is just, probably one too many. Miller, no, we'll keep playing Craddock because Miller's going to be good as well. Got 3 good players. Oh, Shakespeare's back as well. I'll stick him on the bench. He can come back in for the league games. On the left-hand side, we've got the new guy, Billy McChrystal. And then up front, we're going to go McGonagall. Need a bit of magic. He can play there, but I think, looking at his attributes, I think a support player is a better option, to be honest. Parfsky's got to play there, hasn't he? Got to play Parfsky. I don't know what I was thinking. Right. So, yeah, pretty good. You don't need to play. You're injured, so you can't. We've got, actually, Smith Allison, whatever the name is. We'll give you a game just so you can settle in. So I don't expect to win from this, but I actually quite enjoy these games when you get to see your... It's like I was never... a lot of people criticised Arsenal when they used to play all their youngsters in the cups, and now it's kind of a lot of the big teams do that. But I used to actually quite enjoy watching those games because I never really sort of pay attention. It's not televised, the under-21 games of most teams and stuff. So it's actually quite good seeing some of the youngsters. And there's a few players that might try and push their way into the team here. But while we are playing this game, in a lovely segue, I just want to say a massive thank you to a bunch of new and improved... we're going to concede now, aren't we? That's a penalty. A Parfsky. Maybe the championship is his level, lads, or not above his level. Hang on. New goalkeeper. This is, look, on your 5 minutes on your debut, can you save a penalty? Be a hero to the nation. He has indeed... What a legend. See, like the goalkeeper, for instance, that's up for grabs. If this guy plays well, I'm happy to put him in the team. Same as Danny Miller at the advanced playmaker, Newton at left back, Allenson at centre back, strikers, well, not a chance, but, they don't know that. So I just want to say a massive thank you to Toby Daniel for a brand new Patreon, Joe Long, that's because he's got a massive cock, brand new Patreon, that's not his real name, they just call him Long. Joseph Campisang. No, I've written that down. I thought it was a G. It's an O, so it's Campisano. Joseph Campisano. Perfect. Gregory It's probably pronounced like Broz or something like that, B-R-O-Z, but it's us, so we're going to go Bros. It's Gregory Bros. And Patrick Forbes for upping your pledge. You're absolute superstars. Thank you very much for the support, guys. I appreciate it muchly. Okay, we're ignoring the fact we've conceded. We should really be playing on the counter-attack with this team. See, and a good thing is, if it's a game you're not sure about, you know, those newer players, the younger players that nerves might play a part. It's a good time to just give them some experience. Like Dylan, the young right back, pings it back to the goalkeeper. Go on, Carlton. Hoofs it forward. Unlucky. Let's not get thrashed, lads. This is not looking... What a tackle that is! Morrison from about 10 yards away. It's like a spear tackle. 2-footed spear tackle. I appreciate it. He's almost scored an own goal. Almost an instant kiss of death. Like, as the words came out, the game went... Away! Nice. Good header away. Yeah. It's a tad one-sided, but, you know, they can have the cup game. We'll have the all-important league game, thanks. We'll take the 3 points. Oh, my word! We're making some sliding challenges here, boys. Dogs are having a bundle, it sounds like. Right, Pavsky, unlucky. Not really, just terrible, wasn't it, really? Oh, it's a good ball. It's a good ball. It's a great ball. Goalkeeper's out of position. That's not Barry Rooney, is it? I think that's with the guy we had on loan last season. Pavsky's poor pass led to the... He's not having the best game, lads. I think the championship, speak it quietly, but I think the championship might be one step too far. He's playing a 6.4, which is better than half the team, to be fair, even with the mistakes. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We're concentrating on the league. Because the money is not going to be great unless we, you know, get much further into the game. I think we'll definitely concentrate on the FA Cup. But because we've got a little team and our first team squad, as you're seeing, our first team squad is quite a bit better than our secondary 11. That's a good ball across and nobody's attacking it. That we can't afford a ton of injuries, so I don't mind having a few less games this season. That's hence the 8 changes or whatever it was. Wouldn't mind, like, some sort of performance. Like, who's actually doing well? Goalkeeper's doing all right, despite looking nervous, which is fair enough. He's a young goalkeeper. Apovsky's having one of the better games, lads. He's equally best. It's like, what colour, you know, what flavour shit you want to eat, innit? It's not like much of a choice. Like, look how good he's playing. It's just he's playing slightly less shit than everybody else. 6, he's up to a 7, lads. I take it back. The guy's a genius. McGonagall's down. Right. Newton, man, you were so good last game. Hard to tell with this, though. Everybody's been crap. Go. Last 5 minutes. Go, boys. Let's see if we can score a goal. Carlton with a save and a weird flop over. This is a story all about... No, leave it. He's a Mignolet, isn't he? He just likes to hoof it as far upfield. Oh, Lepavsky! Gazelle-like leap over that tackle. Just taking the piss. Like Rooney. Austin. It's not Charles. No, he'd be too old now. Oh, goalkeeper's not even attempted. It's not even stuck an arm out. Not even looked like he wanted to make a save there. Watch this. This is how you're. If you're a young kid and you want to learn how to be a goalkeeper, this is it, lads. You come out, yeah, and then you just do that when it goes past you. Okay, don't try and make the save, but afterwards go just to show that your arms are actually working. Can we not concede a 4th? Okay, this has backfired a little bit. I didn't want to get smashed, lads. Morale's going to take a hit a little bit here. To be honest, I thought we still give them a game. Oh dear. Yes, Carlton. It kind of just hit him, but it's a save. It counts as a save, right? Is Apovsky. If Apovsky is still playing a 7, despite being 3-0 down, Carlton with a better save there. To be fair, they had 10 shots on target, so he saved 7 shots. And Carlton plucks it out. Suddenly he's remembered that he's a goalkeeper. He's playing a 6.9. That is not a bad rating. Nice, the hitman. Just give it to Opavsky. He's the creator. No, it looks like it's it, boys. No biggie. I just would have, seen something from the youngsters, the sort of fringe players. I would have. Obviously, Opavsky, but we all know he's a genius, so. I bagged on him at the beginning of this game. He started off badly and still manages to be the best player on the pitch. Without the mistake leading to the goal and the other fuck up. He'd got a 9. Right. 6.9. Not bad indeed. Okay. Yeah, let's just not look at the rest of the team. Just assume it was all 7s, lads. All right, assume. So we got 6 days before the transfer window closes now. I don't think there'll be any other business. Unless my scouts... The good thing is now I've got promoted again. My scouting range has been upgraded to Europe. So in the comments, we've doing this thing with Northern Ireland. So, trying to sort of... If there's some good Northern Irish players, try and get them in. Find me a random European country that might produce some good... cheap youngsters, not the obvious ones. We know there's going to be good players in Spain and France and Germany and wherever. But give me some random countries that maybe I can send all my scouts to and say, look, find me the next biggest talent in Greece or whatever. Let me know, especially if in your games, if you found any really nice gems from those countries. Let me know in the comments, and we'll sort of I'll pick one of the sort of best comments and we'll concentrate on scouting that country. See if we can get a fruit. We'll never get work permits. It needs to be a low-level country, so they've got, international caps or, under-21s. We might actually get a work permit, because fuck Brexit, am I right? Right, thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.